What is water pollution, you might ask? Water pollution is a contamination of water bodies. This includes lakes, rivers, oceans, etc. Water pollution has been a big problem since the Industrial Revolution. This is because factories were directly dumping pollutants into local rivers and streams. It has been over 100 years since then, and water pollution is still a serious problem. This is what Mr. Oliveira has to say for this.
And how's that bad, I guess, for the animals?
Anything you find drastic.
So water pollution is the corruption or contamination of our waterways, which damages the wildlife that we have in those waterways, including algae, plankton, and fish species, crustaceans, and all these get affected very adversely because we're destroying their homes. They can't live in those conditions. Maybe the temperature of the water is getting too high, there's too many pollutants, and I heard you guys talking about plastics. We're finding a lot of plastics not only getting into our wildlife, including fish and birds, but now we're finding plastics, microplastics that are in our own human bodies now as well, which could cause a lot of problems in the future as those start to increase levels.
What Mr. Oliveira said was quite true. Human health issues, poison wildlife, and long-term harm to the ecosystem can all be caused by water pollution. In fact, every year, water pollution kills more people than all forms of violence combined. This makes sense because at least 2 billion people around the world consume contaminated water. That's nearly a fourth of the population. The photo may look like a garbage dump, but it's actually a picture of the Yellow River in China. This is one of the many water sources that are used by people every day that are plagued with pollutants. If you think water pollution won't affect you in your lifespan, you're mistaken. The pollution is causing fresh water sources to become more limited. If nothing is done by 2050, global freshwater demand is estimated to be 1/3 higher than it is currently, which could cause even more of an impact on health issues and long-term harm. Now try to imagine all of the wars that might start over the control of fresh water. Without water pollution, we can enjoy summers at the beach without it looking like this. We can also have safe water and help preserve wildlife. How can you help? You can help by disposing of household solvents and cleansers properly. Every month, millions flush these harmful substances down the toilet or down the drain, which ends up polluting the water instead. These household chemicals could be recycled in certain places, so consider dropping off used motor oil, old paint, and other items at recycling centers near you. A much simpler option is to shop with water pollution in mind. By purchasing items that do not include persistent and hazardous chemicals, you don't even have to worry about when you flush down the drain or the toilet. Fortunately, there are many companies that sell non-toxic and biodegradable products. This is only two of the many ways to reduce and prevent water pollution. The point is that the world is being jeopardized by the pervasive problem of water contamination, and we all need to take a step to stop it.